Good evening, everyone. Hello from the not so sunny Mallorca. We've had a pretty dull day today. Not a lot of sun. So yeah, I think you're actually getting better weather back home, which is slightly annoying. But we're hoping for better weather tomorrow. And race day, the weather's looking like it's going to be around about 25, which is perfect for racing. It was a bit hot here last year. It was over 30 degrees. So no, that is a result. So I'm going to attempt to run through the 90k, the first 90k, the bike route in 90 seconds, which is a lot quicker than what you guys will be doing it in. I actually went out and recce'd the course, the first 90k yesterday myself on the bike. The second 90k of the course is actually the same as the half distance that runs in May. So a lot of people have already done that part of the course, so I won't cover that. But yeah, I am going to take you through a bit of an account of the bike course. Hi Sharon. If any of you have got questions back home on the bike route, if there's anything that you're worried about, just shout them out and I will try and answer them. And we'll be periscoping again throughout the week, so again, just keep your questions and keep them coming. So I'm going to revert to the starts now. So here you can see this is the starting point here. The first 90k is actually this loop here. It finishes on the same stretch as what the 90k, the second 90k does. So this first stretch here is 20k. It's largely flat. You're kind of always gaining at about 1%. There's a couple of 3 to 4% climbs as you go, but they're no more than 200 meters. I think the steepest I clocked was about 4%. Hiya Sharon. Was about 4%, again no more than 200 meters. The old course from last year used to go and do an out and back and then come up this road here. So it's basically taken out the out and back and you climb up to Mallorca on this road instead. Now this road is absolutely beautiful. It's through farmland, nice quaint narrow streets. The road surface isn't ideal, to be honest, and you are climbing not huge amounts. There are stages around about here where you hit 11%, but again not really for very long, and it's actually quite pleasant. When you get up to this stretch here, you're onto main freeway. And it's actually really lovely road surface, really nice riding. You can get some real speed and power on these sections. There's not a lot of ups and downs, pretty much right the way through past the 60k mark down to this roundabout here, which almost brings you back to Alcudia. Bit soul destroying, you have to come back out again. Now this section here is very similar to the farmland that you'll have experienced on the half. It's very flat, quite interesting, lots of kind of like twists and turns. There's lots going on around you to keep you distracted, but you can largely stay down on your bars for that. And then this stretch is what some people refer to as Reed's Road. And again, for those of you that have done the half, this is the road where the huge reeds either side of the road create almost a minor wind tunnel in some instances. So you could get quite a bit of headwind along here. And that is, again, just kind of powering away. It's very flat. And then that takes you back into Alcudia. That is when you then start the second 90k, which is the same route as the 70.3 that's held in May, which I won't go over in this section. So I think I covered that in 90 seconds, 90k in 90 seconds. It is trying to connect. Are you having difficulties connecting? Hopefully. Well, worst case is I'm going to upload this video onto YouTube afterwards, so you can view it again afterwards. But yeah, it's not too testing. I think the where you could get caught out a little bit is with the headwinds up on the top sections, and on the Reeds Road bit there's also a few headwinds. Now the climb on the second 90k, it's a steady climb. You do get up to about 14% in places, but it's not like that for the majority of it. It's just a bit long. There's a couple of false summits. But what we'll do is when we go out and do a recce in the minivan, hopefully we'll get some data up there, or I'll get some video, and we'll talk a little bit more about that section of the course out out then. If anybody's online and they've got any questions about the bike route, if any questions about any part of the route out here actually, then let me know and I'll try and answer them. Some of the other stuff that's been going on is that it's looking likely it's going to be a non-wetsuit swim, although the next couple of days the temperature's dropping a bit, so there's always a chance, and it's likely that they'll announce it at the race briefing. So slight chance, but we've actually just been out swimming and the water is pretty warm actually. It's lovely, very buoyant. You're in the sea, so you can get the buoyancy from the salt water, so I wouldn't worry about it. We're going to be doing some recce's over the next couple of days. We're going to practice our swim entry and exit. There's an Australian exit in this course, so we'll practice that and just get everyone really comfortable with it. So hopefully most of the people are arriving tomorrow. Everybody have a safe trip out, and we'll periscope again probably throughout the day tomorrow. Have a good evening, everyone.